Thanks to the internet, it's never been easier to preserve the most important moments of our lives and share them with others. With millions of videos captured every day, there are bound to be some that are truly surprising, heartwarming, or just plain incredible. Today, we're looking at 7 amazing moments that were caught on camera. Is there anything more helpless than a kitten? How about a kitten stranded in the middle of a busy road? On August 29, 2019, a motorcyclist named Quentin Leroy was riding along a highway in Mons, Belgium, when he spotted a tiny orange kitten laying in the middle of the road.
No!
Knowing there were cars coming, Quentin quickly parks his bike off the side of the road and rushes toward the frightened feline. Another man who also spotted the animal leaves his car and joins Quentin in waving their arms to alert oncoming drivers.
Non! Viens ici, toi! Viens! Petit loulou, qu'est-ce que tu fais ici? Oh, loulou! Qu'est-ce que... Je sais pas. Moi je le prends ici, mais malheureusement je suis allergique. Mais bon, je peux pas le laisser là. Qu'est-ce qu'il y a, mon petit loulou? Viens.
T'es perdu. Et...
Quentin and the other man both check the kitty for injuries, though luckily she appears completely unharmed. To make sure that she stays out of trouble, the second man agrees to take the animal to a shelter, as Quentin cannot transport her safely on his bike. The lucky kitten, who was only weeks old, was later named Silky and put up for adoption by Cat Rescue in Brussels. Even one small act of kindness can sometimes lead to extraordinary things. On August 21, 2016, 8-year-old Ella Scott and her father Eddie were having lunch in Lallapalooza, a restaurant in Monterey, California. While they were dining, Ella looked out the window and spotted a homeless man sitting outside. The young girl knew she had to help. After some encouraging words from her father, Ella heads outside with her plate of steak and potatoes and offers it to the man.
This is my girl right here. I love her to bits. She is the best. This is my girl. He's like, oh my god, are you kidding me? I just got steak and potatoes. Good job, Ella. Ella, you're amazing.
The man, named David, accepts the kind offer. Her proud father, who filmed the moment, later uploaded the video to Facebook, where it quickly went viral, eventually reaching across the country to a woman named Roseanne in Philadelphia. As it turns out, she is David's worried sister. 62-year-old David Salkowski, a veteran suffering from PTSD, had gone missing 6 months earlier, and his sister had not heard from or seen him until the video was widely shared. After receiving the message from Roseanne, Eddie posted a plea on Facebook to help find David and reconnect the siblings. It goes to show how a little charity can go a long way. Service dogs are specially trained to help disabled people in their day-to-day lives, and like any other dog, their bond with their owners runs deep. A service dog named Moxie's love for her owner Kate Harris was on full display when the two were FaceTiming back on June 22, 2019. Upon seeing her owner's face, Moxie begins to lick and paw at the screen with excitement. Katie, who suffers from a connective tissue disease known as Ehlers-Danlos syndrome and who often needs help picking up items, was away from Moxie for 12 days while she was in the hospital for surgery to alleviate her symptoms. This is the moment the pair were finally reunited on June 24th. Katie has credited the pup for improving her life, even going so far as to say that Moxie has saved her. The pair have remained together ever since, sharing their adventures on a Facebook page. Sometimes people simply end up in the right place at the right time. That was certainly the case for Fuzi Zabat on June 27, 2019, when he spotted a toddler about to fall out of a window of an Istanbul building. CCTV captured the moment when the 17-year-old Algerian boy approaches the building, watching carefully before holding out his arms to catch the little girl as she plummets toward the sidewalk. Fuzi stumbles, though luckily he manages not to drop the girl, who was later identified as 2-year-old Syrian native Dora Mohammed. A group of men who witnessed the catch rushed toward the pair to check if Dora is okay. Dora's mother had reportedly been busy in the kitchen and had not noticed the danger her daughter was in. Thanks to Fuzi's quick thinking, Dora was completely unharmed and was reunited with her family. Her father, Yusuf Mohammed, later gave Fuzi a reward of 200 Turkish lira, the equivalent of around $34, and a lot of gratitude. Dog may be man's best friend, but even our canine companions can sometimes prove to be dangerous. On July 21, 2019, CCTV footage captured the harrowing moment when 6-year-old Mason Lindman, who was playing with 2 neighbors outside his Conroe, Texas home, was attacked by an escaped pit bull. The dog can be seen running up to the children and then knocking Mason to the ground after he attempted to play with it. Terrified, the other 2 children run off while Mason remains pinned down by the aggressive animal. Thankfully, 19-year-old Grant Brown, who heard the boys' screams from down the street, took it upon himself to rush to the scene. He diverts the dog's attention to himself, and the pit bull turns and chases after Grant instead, allowing for Mason to get up and run home. The pit bull eventually knocks Grant down on a neighbor's lawn, but the 19-year-old manages to get away with only a few bite injuries to his hands. Mason, however, was treated at the hospital for head lacerations and bruises. Grant, who had recently enlisted in the National Guard, was hailed as a hero by Mason's mother, Jillian. Unfortunately, the dog was later taken by Montgomery County Animal Control to be put down, and its careless owner was cited by authorities. Every mother would love to film their baby's first word, but how about filming them hearing your first words? On October 14, 2017, Christy Keene captured the heartwarming moment when her infant daughter, Charlie, who was born profoundly deaf, received hearing aids and heard her speak for the first time. Though the family was told by an audiologist not to expect much of a reaction for the first time, little Charlie was almost moved to tears upon hearing her mother's voice.
Hello. Hello. I've never seen that face before. Hi. Are you emotional? You're gonna make me cry. Hi. You see her little chin. Hi. Yeah, are you gonna be emotional like your mama? Yeah. You're so sweet. Yeah. 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 I love you. I love you.
Though the family was initially heartbroken by Charlie's unfortunate diagnosis, they've since put their energy into helping their daughter by learning more about cochlear implants and American Sign Language, as well as advocating for deaf children. Charlie, now 3 years old, attends a school for the deaf in Memphis, Tennessee. Dr. Jane Goodall is a world-renowned anthropologist and primatologist known for her studies on chimpanzees that go back over 55 years. Throughout her career, Goodall has helped many chimps, including a female named Wunda, who was rescued from poachers and the bushmeat trade. In this incredible video, Goodall and her team transport Wunda on a truck and then by boat from the Chimpango Chimpanzee Rehabilitation Center to Chinzulu Island in the Republic of Congo. Wunda had been in Goodall's care for a few years, and in June of 2013 was finally strong enough to live among other chimps. When the team reaches the island, Wunda is let out of her cage. The chimp looks around, taking in the sights of her new lush green home. Then, something totally unexpected happens. This moment was significant for Dr. Goodall, who's an expert on the complex social behaviors of chimps. Wunda is just one of many chimps saved by the Jane Goodall Institute. Wunda has since thrived in her new home, even becoming the alpha in a pack of female chimpanzees, and eventually gave birth to a baby named Hope. This incredible moment is one that Jane Goodall and her team are sure to never forget. Which one of these videos did you find the most touching? What's the most heartwarming thing you've ever witnessed? Tell us about it in the comments below. And as always, thanks for watching.